So I watched Punch the other day and absolutely loved it. I thought it was an incredibly powerful and moving story.
Cool. I'm glad.
How did this film come about for you, and what was it about the script that really drew you into it?
So this film came about from it. Sorry, is there a plane really loud in the background? Is it all right?
It sounds all right to me.
Okay, sweet. So initially I got into this film because I was given the script, and I read it and I thought this is one of the most beautiful scripts I've ever read in terms of someone's heart and soul on the page. And I just saw the story and felt it when I read it. So then I tried to go for the audition and went for that, and then it went through all the callbacks, and then eventually ended up getting a call that said you got the role. And then after that, I didn't hear anything really for like 2 years, and they said it's not happening this year, but maybe next year. And then got a call after one of the lockdowns in the pandemic saying you've got the role, and it's starting in a month and a half. You start boxing training. So it was a bit of a shock. But what really connected me to it was just I loved the journey of Jim and that sort of quintessential time of his life where he going from the boy to the man. And I just felt the sort of oppressiveness of the town and the strength of Fetu's character. And yeah, the relationship with Stan in the movie, who turned out to be played by Tim. I just thought it was all beautiful, to be honest.
It really was just a beautiful, beautiful film. And I hear that with your boxing training, you got to train with Welby's brother-in-law.
Yeah, I think it was Welby's partner's brother-in-law.
Okay.
I think, but close enough. But yeah, his name was Cam Todd. He's a wonderful guy and he's a phenomenal coach. The people he coaches in New Zealand are like Commonwealth Games boxers, New Zealand champs, and then there's just like me trying to like punch a bag poorly with bad form. And yeah, one thing, Cam, I trained with him altogether for a year, and he'll still tell you that I have like zero rhythm at all. Like he's like, you have the worst rhythm of any fighter I've ever seen. It's like, thanks. But yeah, it was just amazing to get to learn. Before the film, it was 3 months of 5 days a week, and it was very intense. And I got punched in the face a lot, but I loved every minute of it. So
that's great. Not getting punched in the face, but loving it. Loving it was good. Have you kept up with it since wrapping the film?
I did for another 9 months of 5 days a week. So, I mean, for someone who trained a year, I think I was doing pretty well. I was feeling pretty fit. But then I just ended up, I still do boxing training like on the side, but I was going to do a fight. And then I decided I shouldn't because, I'd do sparring with the people who were at the gym, and then I would come home and feel like really groggy, like almost like concussion sort of feeling. And I've had a few concussions in my life. So I thought the safe option, the grown up, reasonable option is to just play other sports instead, where I get less brain damage. So
that's probably for the best.
yeah.
What was it like working with Tim and Conan?
They were wonderful. They're just both such cool people individually. And yeah, obviously Tim and all the stories he has are great. He's like, oh, me and Samuel Jackson. And I'm like, oh, well, me with my friend from Auckland in New Zealand. Like he's just got great stories, and he's a really caring guy. And Conan is just really, he just fits the character of Fetu so well. Like there's no one with the same level of strength or mana that could play or could portray Fetu in such a strong way. So just getting to know him and Welby, like the whole process of this is just getting to know lovely, inspiring people. It's really great.
I love that. That's awesome. So like this is a really beautiful film, and like it is about boxing, but it's also about love and about redemption. And I was just wondering, what you hope people take away from this film and from your character.
I think the thing that I hope people take away from this film is that it's sort of, obviously it's Jim's quintessential time of his life where the transition from boy to a man, given all the circumstances in which he lives. And we see that, we connect with it, but also that like everyone or most people can feel that sort of, they want to fight for their place in the world, like they feel like they're in a community that doesn't suit them, or like a family that doesn't appreciate them for who they are because of whatever expression of themselves that it is. And it's just a story about just fighting for that, and sometimes you realize that you have to give up certain things in order to achieve that, but like to find your place in the world and be around people that love you for who you authentically are, like that is, you know, worth all the pain, I think.
Agreed. Agreed.
Yeah.
So, what's up next for you?
Um, there's nothing on the cards currently, but hopefully being here in LA might be some new opportunities. So I'm just, you can't, as an actor, you can't really be like, hey, give me a job, please. I just have to just approach every opportunity with sort of, as do it as well as I can and see what happens.
Nice.
Hmm.
Well, when you do get a next project, where can we follow you to kind of stay up to date with that?
My OnlyFans, no, no, my Instagram, I suppose. Yeah, definitely my Instagram would be the best way, which is Jordan Oosterhof. Just my name. I thought I'd keep it simple.
Great. Cool. So before I let you go, is there anything else you would like to add about your role as Jim or about the movie as a whole?
Just that I'm so very proud of it, and how it turned from a script into a film and became something so like alive and beautiful through the collaboration of so many people. Yeah, I really am proud of it.
Awesome. Great. Well, yeah, like I said, I absolutely loved it, and I will follow you to stay up to date with what you do next.
Cool. All right. Thanks. Nice to meet you, Beth.
Nice meeting you too. Bye.
Bye.